Hello! Hope you're having a great day. This is Intermodal Trucker. My name is Larry. I got a little treat for you guys today. The sun is up. And I'm usually a night driver, but today I'm delivering. It is like 8 in the morning here. I am at the BNSF Corwith ramp. And I just got dropped here and I'm gonna just bust over into our terminal and go to sleep. So I thought I'd give you guys a real quick tour of the terminal, or of the rail yard here. Hopefully maybe we could see some unloading going on and seeing what's happening with that. So let's get going here. Oh, I'm still hooked. Gotta get this trailer off of me. Sometimes these in-cab fifth wheel releases don't like to work in the wintertime. No, still hooked. Try it once more. Alright, here we go. We're going to be dealing with a little bit of traffic because it is morning time here. So you got a lot of guys that are going to be backing in, doing things. We're going to try to go down through the train tracks. I just kind of got to stay out of everybody's way. This yard is actually pretty full, and parking is kind of hard to come by. Alright, the guy was nice enough to let us go by. Boy, that's a bad spot he's trying to get in there. I don't know why he's picking that spot. Right up here you can see these lifts. They're actually like the size of buildings. Here, let me zoom in on this thing for you guys. I gotta stop. This one here is actually just being built. There's two of them there. Man, these things are gigantic. They've been working over here on these for a couple months now, and I think they're pretty close to being done. Man, I can't see these things driving around inside this rail yard. But I guess that's what they're gonna do. Look at those things. They got 2, 4, 6, 8. So they got 16, they got 30. If I'm doing my math right, 32 tires on those things. Those are some big monsters. Alright, let's see if we're going to cut anybody off here. No, looks good. Oh no, they actually got the tracks. They got a train in here. Can't get through. This one over here is a little bit smaller, but pretty big. Oh, they actually got a lift going on this one. Let's see if we can get down there. Train happening here. You can see that lift there. He's putting that right on that chassis right now. These things drive around, and they just whip these big things around and drive them around, and They can unload these trains pretty fast. Sometimes they put 2 of them on a track. And they'll work together and unload a train, and boy, they go pretty fast. See if we can catch him doing this one lift. He's actually sitting down inside, almost on the ground, inside of a little cab. I think it's on this side. I don't know until I get by. But they have cameras that they can see the other side by. And they can drive these things around and pick up those containers and everything else. And what they do is they drop them down in there, and there's holes up at the top of there. The pins go in, they push a button, these little ends, they flip on them, and that's what catches the chassis. And he'll bring it down, and he'll tip the front of it down a little bit. So he gets it kind of lined up there. And he's got the front end just a little bit lower. And he drops the front end down, and he slides it forward. And then the front pins will go into the container. And then when he gets the back end lined up, then he drops it down. Releases his pin. Lifts it up. And away he goes. Pretty cool. Those things are gigantic. The motors on those things, I was talking to one guy, and he said they're basically the same exact motors on our trucks. They run to Detroit's. You know, probably some of them have different brands, but that's what he said that they run in these here. And you can see over here on the left side, that's where all those lifts sit. And you'll see a lot of maintenance guys out there doing work on them. And especially on a holiday, that whole area is just full of those lifts. Because then they don't do too much with the rail lifting and everything, and they'll have them all parked over a weekend. But yeah, there's like 4 mechanics in there working on by doing service work on them. We really can't go too deep because there's a train blocking me here. Let's see if I can get through here. Yeah, looks like I can get through here. Oh, they got a lift going over here on the right too, but I can't get to it. There's a train blocking me. He's doing unloading right now. I believe there's like 13 or 15 tracks here at this rail. It's a pretty big one. This is probably the nicest rail that I go to in condition wise and everything. And their computer system that they have rigged up here is very good. It locates everything. It's real fast. It's a good place to come. Whenever I get a load from here or something like that, I always enjoy that because I know it's going to be a good load. I should be, you know, in and out. We can do a real quick run over here, but then I got to get going because I am actually getting low on hours. can see how big this place is. It's a good size yard. See, on this line over here, it looks like on both of these lines, they have 2 of those unloaders going at the same time. Especially in these places like this, you really want to yield to these yard guys. I mean, this is their home, you know. This is where they work. This is, you know, so you don't want to get getting in their way and costing them time, because eventually that might cost you time, because maybe the guy didn't get to pulling your container and putting it away, and then you come to pick it up. Hey, it's not done yet, you know. So this is their home, so stay out of their way. Yield to them. See if we can cut down here and get out to a further one and cut back. I kind of need to get out of here. I need to shut down this truck here. Hours are getting low. Actually, let's cut out through here and go through the exit. I'd love to take you out to where the locomotives are, but I can't do that right now because I can't record once I leave here. Then I got to go into driving mode, and that there's against rules. This here is the exit, and what's really nice about this rail yard is you don't have to cross railroad tracks to get in and out of here. They have it set up here where you go underneath the tunnel, so that way if there's a train coming in and out, it doesn't hold up all the traffic. There's a few of them, especially Canadian National down on the south side of Chicago. Seems like every time I go in there, a train comes in, and they come in so slow because they back up onto certain tracks, and then they unhook them and then pull them forward and then back another set on different tracks. You can sit out there for half an hour or 45 minutes sometimes, just sitting there waiting to get into the yard. See there, they got their own fleet of salt trucks right over here on the right. They got their own salt building and everything, just like a county would. Right here is where all the trains come in. A lot of them, they come in on the right, the tracks that go out towards Highway 55, but then they come in and they go into town in quite a ways. And then once the end of the train gets here, then they back into the tracks that they're going to go on to. Directly ahead of me right now, that is the J.B. Hunt Terminal. And there's actually a back entrance right up here that I'll be taking in. Wonder if that's like a yard locomotive or something. Blue, I've never seen one blue like that. If I continue out through the exit of this place, then the locomotives are all sitting up on the right hand side, and they got like all the maintenance over there and the fueling and all that stuff. So this is where I gotta leave you guys, because I'm gonna have to kick over into driving mode and get into the yard and go to sleep. So until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. If you like this, click subscribe, hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'll get back to you. See ya.